How clean are your books? I'm thrilled to talk about this topic with you because I screwed it up so much and didn't even know it, and I don't want that to happen to you. So when I talk about books, I'm not talking about these books. I'm not talking about whether or not you've dusted them. What I'm talking about and what people refer to when they talk about books is your financials. They want to know how your financials are. Like, how's your balance sheet looking? How's your profit and loss looking? How's your bookkeeping going? How's QuickBooks going for you? Hence the word book, right? I want to ask you a really important question. Do you trust your books? Do you do what I did, which is that I would look at them and I'd say, well, I know that number's wrong. I closed out that credit card so long ago and that's not right anymore. And no, I don't owe that. And I would just make all these excuses. But the thing is that's not healthy. That's not the way you should be looking and approaching your books, your financials. This is your critical information about the health of your business. This would be like ignoring your blood pressure, ignoring what your temperature is of your body. You wouldn't ignore that. If you had a high temperature, you'd take care of it. If you had a high blood pressure or low blood pressure, you'd take care of it, right? This is important. And if you haven't looked at your books in a while, I was totally guilty of that. Yeah, and I know, I love numbers. Maybe you have someone else doing your books, but you don't really trust them, but it's going well enough. And so it's fine. Do not accept that for yourself. Do not tolerate that for yourself. You deserve more. I would not look at my books because I knew they weren't right. I tell the story all the time about how I can remember wanting to get this brand new line in, and I talked to like the president of the company. You had to be approved and all this stuff, and you had to have an interview, and so we got accepted. We could carry. It was baby guests at the time. It was crazy. So we could carry it, and the guy said, okay, so just send me your financials for the last couple of years, and then we'll approve it. I think everything will go fine. I didn't even know what the word financials meant. So we all start somewhere, but you have to be able to have information and numbers that you can trust and then take action on in your business. You are the CEO of your business. CEOs have good numbers. They invest the time and energy it takes to make sure that their numbers are right and that they understand them. You don't have to understand how to do them. That would be a waste of your time. There are experts. We do bookkeeping. There are other people that do it because you should not be doing it yourself. It is absolutely something that you should delegate to someone else. But if you can't trust your numbers, if you don't look at them because you know they're not right, stop what you're doing. Stay here and let's talk about how to fix it. We run into this all the time. You deserve to have financials that you can trust because that's what CEOs do. If you want to get different results from your business, you have to change things, right? And if that's how you've been looking at it in the past, and if you want different results for yourself, if you want to be able to pay yourself more, you want to be able to pay your team more, then this is the foundation. This is the foundation of your entire business. And if your foundation is shaky, you can't build on that. All the efforts you do to do social media, to buy, to take care of customers, provide fabulous customer service that I know you work so hard to do, none of that will matter if your foundation is crumbling because you can't build on it. Right? I feel so strongly about this because I made this mistake for so long and I don't want you to. Let's talk about the painful reality of having messy books. Emotionally, you're carrying around this weight on your shoulders that you don't even realize. The stress and anxiety of it is like trying to drive a car with tires that are not inflated. You have to work harder to go farther and you don't have the energy you think you need. I'm serious. That's the emotional consequence of having messy books, of not having books that you can trust. If your financial records aren't right, it takes a toll on every single thing that you do. It's one of those things that once you take care of, that's when you recognize the pressure. You're just used to dealing with that stress on your shoulders all the time. It shouldn't be there. You take care of it. The peace of mind that you have, the sense of relief that comes from having clean and organized books, knowing that your financial foundation is solid and reliable, that it's not crumbling anymore. Oh my gosh. And of course, there's a financial impact. There's an incredible financial impact. Actually, Kirk is our very own QuickBooks Pro Advisor Maven. And he's the one who really taught me that everyone deserves to have financials that you can use to make decisions on a monthly basis. I frankly thought, well, as long as it's right twice a year. And he's like, that's crazy. And I never thought about it like that. But of course it is. Of course you should have clean numbers that you could look at every single month. And so with the clients that we've worked with now, we're having them talk to their bookkeepers and talk to their accountants about having this information more regularly because it's incredible. And the other thing about having correct financials is that you're taking advantage of all the tax breaks you can. It makes sure that you're not overpaying. We had one client who was overpaying in sales tax all the time and didn't even realize it. And honestly, it's not just about avoiding fines or audits, which this will certainly help you with. It's about maximizing your profits and optimizing your business's financial health. That's what this is about. You deserve this. You must have it. Don't blow this off. I get that it's not people's favorite topic. I mean, I love numbers and it wasn't my favorite topic either. You deserve to have numbers that you can trust and rely on. And then you can see how you have the strong foundation so that all the other efforts that you're putting into your business to build your business up will last and be sustainable because your foundation isn't crumbling. So if you're tired of all that chaos and uncertainty, you don't even recognize what you're living with until you don't have it. And if you're ready to unlock what's possible, you're going to be able to unlock your business's full potential when you have this information. We've been doing this for a very long time now, and we know what the most common problems are. We offer these services. We do a QuickBooks Clean Up, and we do bookkeeping now because we just have found that there's been so many issues with it, and so we're happy to help you. It's just a burden on our hearts to help you all build up your foundation. If you want extra support, you can grab a spot in our QuickBooks Clean Up service. This is available for you if you want an expert to handle it rather than try it yourself. But no matter what, just know that we're here to support you with it. Don't stick your head in the sand. Build that foundation of your business and make it strong so that all the other efforts you're putting into it, all the stuff you love to do, will grow solidly on that firm foundation. If you have any other questions about it, tell me what you're struggling with. I want to know. Happy retailing. Bye.